Taurus, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. If you want to check the description box below, it talks about the placements in the spread and mentions the deck used if you are so curious. Here we go. Ooh, flying out. Wow. So right off the bat, in your protagonist, antagonist, and overall theme, you have 3 major arcana. So you have the Tower moment here. This is something that disrupts our foundation and makes us question our values. To me, this doesn't feel like the worst thing in the world. To me, this feels more like moving on from an old cycle to a new cycle and just simply recalibrating where you are. And the reason I say that is because in the antagonist position, you have the Temperance. This is the alchemist of the deck. This is the chemist. This is the baker. This is the person who has the recipe to move forward from what's going on. So what happened to cause a major change in your life came on quickly and suddenly, but it's not something that really disrupted what you were doing, or it's something that's a little bit familiar, almost like, oh, I've been through this before, and maybe I didn't handle it the right way last time, so I'm not going to do that again. This time I'm going to do this to make sure I got it. The overall theme is the moon in the inverse. So if the moon often represents, what I get from this particular spread is illusion and confusion. The moon in the inverse is going to represent a little bit more clarity on the subject. This is you literally taking the pieces of the tower that came apart and starting to rebuild that foundation, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. You're not in this alone, which is another reason you have this Temperance card, this calmness to what's going on. You're looking back at a time when you know that this happened. You're looking back at times when you know this happens to friends, and you are reaching out. Nobody can put this back together for you. Okay? Nobody can actually do the legwork to fix this situation. However, people have been through it before and they can offer some advice, but the work on this issue needs to come from you and you alone. It feels right now like it's a long way away. It feels like the resources that you need to fix this problem are being held back from you, and you almost feel like you may not come out on top. However, you do have the Magician here, and he represents new ideas, okay? He kind of reaches into the ethers and knows exactly what to do to pull the outcome he wants, but he's just the beginning of the idea. So let's take your doubts off the table here, because you're doubting yourself a lot. And let's look at the new idea that you have to fix this, the pieces of the puzzle that you have at your disposal. Yeah, see, again, here's friendships, celebration, and a complete lack of having to defend yourself in this situation. So it just kind of feels like, yeah, the actual work put into this needs to come from you, but the support from the people around you is going to be that power that pulls you through this process. Like I said, I get the feeling from this that this is something you've either seen before or dealt with before. It's a reoccurring situation that you may not have handled the best in the past, so you're looking for that new route. You're actually examining your past. You're reaching out to friends. You're gaining that support system. So why you have these doubts here, I don't know. But be careful about doubting, because when you're doubting and constantly questioning your own actions, it's almost like you're praying for the worst outcome. So start thinking about the outcome you want and start getting just that support from friends, even if it's just calling somebody up to vent a little. At least it's something. At least it's validation. All right, Taurus, I hope you received a message today for your highest good, and I will see you next time.